Hi guys, this is my first video in this series on the MK Ultra Monarch type voice to skull targeted individual brainwashing with mind control. It's brainwashing because they use techniques to change your memories. They put their own images in with your thoughts and try and tell you that those images are yours. The mind control comes from a constant repetitive message. As one person talks, there'll be two voices playing. One person louder, and he'll be doing things like distracting you and asking you to have gay sex, really weird things like that, threatening you with physical assaults if you don't come to him, that you're going to get put into a torture chair and anally raped. So it says, come to me. There's a little voice in the back while he's doing that, and it's going, come to me. You know I love you. I want to suck your cock. Come to me. So there's two of them working out the same at unison. One quiet voice whispering sweet nothings in your head, and another louder voice being rude and obnoxious. This goes on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week without stop. This is here the moment I wake up to when I finally fall asleep, if I fall asleep. It's been happening for over 3 months. I barely sleep, go weeks without sleeping. I figured it out. It's a government. I'm in Canada. It's a Canadian government brainwashing program to make us compliant to the new globalist government. As the globalists are trying to take over the world, there's all this voice to skull shit going on in the population. Now, I'm a Trump fan in Canada, and I'm a targeted individual for some strange reason. Because of this, I think it's globalists are trying to fuck up anybody who opposes the Democrats or the liberals, of which I oppose both. Things that have been happening to me have been physical assaults, where they pain in your temple, in your head, in your eyes, in your heart, chest, different spots of the body. Then there's sexual stimulation, where the fucker tries to give me a hard-on so I'll jerk off, and he wants me to fucking assault myself with fucking dildos, of which I don't have, of which he would gladly tell me to shove anything in my ass. This sounds bizarre, guys, and it's embarrassing when you have this weird sexual pervert stalking you, but he's trying to make me into some sex slave by whispering this sweet nothings in the back of my head, hoping my subconscious picks it all up, while he assaults me with another voice. So it's a two-part team there, maybe three. Could be three voices in there. It's hard to tell. I know there's three different tones of voice, but it could be all the same, one person or two people. It's my understanding, as I go through the symptoms of this, that they use a machine that's monitored by a joker, some fucktard, some pervert, and he throws his voice over the machine. So I think it's a two-part system. The machine is a programmed track, and then he talks over it. It's quite a stupid system, I'll add too. It doesn't know all of the vocabulary, and it doesn't put together sentences that require thought. So I have a little list here, but let me see. Started off years. And this is how it started off for me. Years ago, I started hearing a little voice. I mean, like, fucking, it could be 10 years ago or more. Hear a little voice that was speak negatively to me. When I would try and, want to do something, they'd say, oh no, don't do it. When I want to go somewhere, I could go, oh, forget it. It's like a second voice, not my own. This is my warning to you guys. If you hear a second voice contradicting what your initial thought was, you're being brainwashed right there. And you're under a mind control program, but you're not knowing it. You should not be hearing any voices except for your own, as you generate them through your will. Anything coming secondary is a lie put out by the mind control freaks running their show around the world. What else do I have here? It's of a pedophile nature. So it tried to attract me to children to come and join him, of which I blew up and told him he's a fucking pedophile. I hate you fucking creeps. After weeks of this, he gave up on the pedophile approach and has just gone straight up as a sex slave. Now that I'm talking, he's here right now with me. He hears everything I say and think. He knows I'm making this post. When he knew I was making it, he started to change his MO to one of, oh no, I don't want to sex slave you. We just do that to all the people. Thing is, he's been trying to put me in fear for 3 months, of which he did put me in fear. You know, after I conquered all of those by saying, fuck it, let's face each other, you piece of shit, and he never will come to face me. He's still doing that. He's still threatening to kidnap me and take me for some torture routine, some perverted torture. I tell him, let's fucking meet, you cocksucker. No, he's never going to show up. He's a fear monger, eh? He's trying to put me in fear so my mind goes weak and he can manipulate me. He tries to answer for me. He'll ask me a question, and then in that second little whisper voice, he answers for me like it's my own thought. And he goes, see, you said it. I go, fuck you, you retard. That was you fucking goof. This has been going on for 3 months with the piece of shit. So this is my first video. This is just the introduction. I'm going to do another one with more detailed explanation of the technology, the low frequency waves, where they use magnetic resonance waves, and our brain waves are somehow magnetic, and they read it, and they send messages through it. They're using some system that's all over my town of Port Alberni. When I go anywhere around town, the fucking creep is with me. So yeah, we'll get back to you with more. And keep strong. Message me if you want to talk.